Hello everybody, and welcome back to the PC test server with Fallen and I, and we are checking out Game Update 35. Yes, another game update. Just gonna spend all my time in the PC test server, it seems. But that's alright. This game update's kind of cool. It adds a few different things to the game. Some updates to teleporters, powers, along with the something very special, which we will hit up last. New loading screens, and as well as some new solders. Not going to really take a look at solders because, you know, solders are solders. So that's pretty much with that. If you guys want to see more about the solders, ooh, come here. Haha. Defeated. I will put that link in the comment section so you guys can go take a look at that. But first off, we're going to take a look at teleporters. So, supposedly, from any of the safe houses now, you can teleport to another safe house. I haven't tested that out, so we're going to find out if that is actually the case. Also, loading screens now have been changed to have helpful hints and tips on them. So, really good for new players that don't really understand what exactly is going on. So let's take a look at teleporters. Fantastic! So if you're at any of the safe houses, you can teleport to any of these locations. So you could teleport to the tech wing. So yeah, let's go ahead and go to the tech wing. And there's a nice little hint. Also, kind of cleared up some loading times on that, it seems. That's another thing that they were looking into. Certain things with powers that will reduce lag and all those sorts of problems. Let's hope that is the case. Mostly it is with the hold powers. So the one weapon that I know that probably does a lot of lag and problems is the hand blasters. They tend to have a very long hold ability, as well as other weapons. But this is the one that I have on Fallen here, and it's pretty easy to show you guys what they've changed. Basically, they have shortened it down so that as soon as you hold it, it will immediately set off the ability rather than actually making you hold it and fill up a hold bar. So let me show you that. So hold, and it immediately fires that ability. Normally, in the game, if you did this, it would hold and you would build up a blast behind you. So, unfortunately, it kind of gets rid of that cool ability to show off, like, a ball of energy behind you that you're building up and then sending out forward. But it just sends off the ability instantly. So, that's to reduce lag and wait times, things like that. So, that's very cool. They've done that with all the abilities. Unfortunately, with, like, I have shield, I don't really see much of a difference. I guess it instantly just sets off the ability, but it still does build up that throw time. But I'm guessing shield really didn't have much of a hold time. That's alright. As well as that, the main thing that I want to show you guys. I know, we're skipping through everything. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, there's new solders, like I said, there's like turbo, things like that. You guys can check those out in the forums section, them talking about that. Otherwise, it's really not a thing. Solders are solders. But the main, fun, exciting thing, wrong section of the watchtower. They have added a new vendor. It is the Rare Styles vendor, which is kind of cool. They don't seem to really offer a whole ton of styles yet. Perhaps they will add more ones that are very difficult to get. but they also brought back Vending Unit 22. Hello, Vending Unit 22. So when you go in here, you have the ability to spend 70 marks of reality on each of these. They did want to set it very high so that the rarity still kind of sticks, even though it has more accessibility to players. So really, you can get any of these. Check out the style. Wow. I never realized those looked so cool. Back piece, you could have a nice cool back piece, of course. They have the Hive Defender, the Sector Agent, the Sector Incendiary, and the Nordic Rune, the Nordic suit, basically. And Belt of Burning Rage. And the only way you can access these, unfortunately, if you're not high enough level to actually get these items in-game normally, you also can't buy them through here. But that should be fairly obvious, since the only way you can get Marks of Reality is if you're doing missions that allow you to get Marks of Reality. So things like the Vestments of Rage that you could buy on here, and that was kind of started with the new DLC, War of the Light Part 1, where you could buy in the Metropolis Battle Zone, you could buy this style for marks. That kind of started this whole thing. So yeah, you can now buy yourself those styles that you have just been inking to get. I almost think they might have updated them a little bit, but that's still pretty cool to be able to buy all these styles that they previously offered. I personally was hoping for quite a few more styles. I still think this is cool, but I feel like there is still a lot of room for more styles in here. One style that I particularly am usually always interested in is the alien, I think it's alien tech boots. Are very, very difficult to get. There's a few instances in the game that say, supposedly, you can get those styles, but I have yet to get the boots. Unfortunately, I've gotten quite a few other pieces. A lot of the other pieces are very easy to get. And I know there's actually quite a few styles that are sort of difficult to get. But that's to be seen. Perhaps they will add more, although I do really like this back piece. I saw this on another player when we did the big battle in Metropolis, and that was very cool, very cool. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I have seen for Game Update 35. It's not a whole lot of stuff that they're doing, but they are changing things. Things are going in a different direction, sort of. And I know with the live streams and things they've been doing lately, they have been talking about so many different changes that they're going to be doing. One that I'm actually very interested in is the UI changes that they're thinking of doing. So that will be very cool. I'm kind of hoping to be able to get rid of maps and stuff like that off the screen, or shrink them down quite a bit. So thanks for joining me, guys, here in the PC Test server. And I will see you all next time.